We talk a lot about real estate because real estate is the industry of Maricopa County. And our guests are, let's start with Danny. Give us your last name, introduce yourself.
Danny Jaramillo, the CEO of Right Away Lending.
Alex.
Alexander Pruitt, owner of Living Arizona Real Estate Group.
Excellent. And
Jason Predovich, First Integrity Title.
now let's start, first of all, tell us a little bit about what you're seeing in the industry. Let's talk real estate a little bit.
We are seeing finally some stabilization between sales activities. We're finally at the point where buyers have gotten off the fence, activity is picking up, and this is, as of today, about 3 weeks ago, we can see a big increase in activity. So what that means is, if you're a seller, it's going to start to get a little bit easier to sell your home. If you're a buyer, it's going to start to get a little bit more competitive.
So if you've been a buyer sitting on the fence, you better get off the fence first.
No, actually, thank you for bringing that up. Definitely, you should get off the fence, right? Because you've had time. You've had time to go out, do your due diligence, figure out your budget, get with the lender. Now's the time to act, because with everything going on with Trump's recent announcements, we know rate cuts are coming. This is kind of like your last final hurrah before it gets really stressful to buy a house.
Excellent.
Absolutely.
And then the lender, tell us what you do when you start educating about financing.
I start just like what he was saying. You want to ask a few of those open-ended questions to kind of get a feel for what the borrower, maybe their background is, because debt to income, I would say, is one of the biggest challenges in today's market.
And explain that.
Debt to income is basically where you're taking that gross monthly income versus the housing expenses and their overall debt, credit cards, vehicles, student loans, which, let's face it, that's one of the biggest deals. You have people with $100,000, $200,000 in student loans, that could be another $500 to $1,000 a month that gets added, to that ratio.